Hey guys, this is Mia, back on Essentially, and today I'm going to be shooting a paper tutorial on how to make an easy paper Power Rangers action figure. And today's craft was recommended by a lot of you guys in the past, so I just decided to do it only recently. And so yeah, the materials we'll be needing for today's craft work are going to be some simple blue and white A4. Aside from that, some typical craft materials like scissors, tape, and markers. So yeah, let's begin with our figurine. So first things first, we are going to use our blue A4 to make the torso or the chest area of our action figure. So we'll be doing the blue Power Rangers, if you haven't guessed it already. And let's start with the torso, which I want it to be about this big. Right, so there's our torso. Now we've got our thighs, our lower leg, our upper arm, and our forearms. Alright, so this is what we're gonna go for. Now let's cut it out real quick. Actually, let's just fold it in half. That makes things simpler. Here's going to be our torso, and then our thighs, left and right leg, and the lower legs. I should probably reverse this like that. And then we're gonna need some arms. The arms, the legs. Now let's start by folding our torso into a conical shape like this. Alright, so it's not exactly cylindrical, it's a little bit like a cone. And I want it to be thin because Power Rangers aren't, they're generally pretty thin, so I'm gonna make this one thinner than my Hulk action figure. Alright, cut off the excess. And there you go, we've got the body done. Now let's move on to the thighs. So for the thighs, we're just gonna roll it like this. A bit of a conical shape would be preferred, just because. Something like that. Alright, there's one, and let's do the other one. I'll quickly finish these up, and then I'll see you when they're done. Alright, so I've rolled up the pieces, and now we can just simply assemble it together and see how it has turned out till now. So here's the head as well. I did that off camera. So these are the hands, and these two are the legs. So let's start with the legs. Alright, I need to add a lot of designs as well, so I'll do that later on. First thing is going to be assembly. Okay, like that. And to make it more secure, you can double tape it like this. So now you can bend your knee, bend the knee of the action figure, and just like that, you've got one leg ready, so you can stick it to your figurine. Okay, so I typically like to do it this way. So now my figure has a movable leg. Now let's do the same for the other 3 limbs, and I'll see when those are done. Alright, so all of it has been assembled except the head, because I have yet to design the head. So before anything else, let's do the designing bit, and then we'll see how things move from there. So here's our leg boots, like a boot design. So I'm gonna go for the diamond shape the Power Rangers typically have. Can't find where I kept my. Alright, here's my rough sheet. Just gotta make tons of these diamonds. Now let's add this guy to our boots. I also modified the back to make it look more rounded. You don't need to do that, that's just extra. So we just put this right there and then roll it. And luckily this fits perfectly right over there. And let's do the same for the other leg. Oh, almost ruined it. And that fit perfectly as well. That's very lucky. What are the odds? Alright, so next design we're going to move on to the chest and the belt. Yeah, let's quickly do that. Bring out our A4 paper, and then I don't know what I should do for the underwear. I think I will just take a little bit of this, fold it in half, and do that. Okay, that looks okay. Let's make it a bit more thinner. Alright, now we can add the belt. And at the center of the belt there's like a red thingy, so I'll use some glitter paper. right at the center. And then there is some cool little design. And let's check how well this fits. It fits well, so let's stick it. There's the front. Now let's do the chest. Now this is going to be a bit difficult if you've never done it before. So we're going to take a square piece of paper, a bit rectangle if you want, something like this. And then we will be doing that to make the chest. So before I do that, I need to draw on this white paper to make it look like the actual Power Rangers design. So in order to do that, I need to confirm how big it should be. So the neck's right there. I feel like I should use a bit longer one. Or this is fine, actually, it's alright. So now we need some of these. Let's bring back our drawing paper and we will be designing over it. So a diamond shape right over there. And then another one going right there like that. Then the next is going to be white as well, and everything else blue. Alright, now let's stick this to our figure. It's gonna look like that. I'll quickly finish that up and I'll design the head as well. Alright, so we're almost finished. Now I'm gonna stick this little drawing I did onto the mask. So we're gonna need 2 pieces of tape, top and bottom. And just stick it in there. Just like that. We have a Power Rangers head ready. Now I've also made a hole in there so I can just slide it through and we've got a Power Rangers action figure all completed. Now just as a finishing touch, I'm gonna give it a weapon and a foot, otherwise it would be too weird. Alright, in order to make the toes and stuff, we're gonna use about, maybe we can just do this. I'm gonna use a big strip of paper just for the foot because it'll make the feet thicker and stronger, which is a good thing. So I've got 2 of these. I'm going to fold it in half vertically. and then continuously fold it like this. Right about there I stop. Do the same for the other one. And stop. Now fold it one more time just to give it a little crease like this. Now you can stick it onto the figure and your figure will be all done. Alright, so that's about it. I added the legs so it can now stand on its own. I think so. It did stand up. There you go. Alright, and I also made it a weapon. Looks like a trident, but it's actually not. So I'm just gonna put it in its hand like that so it can hold it. Now you can permanently stick it in its arm as well, but I'd suggest you not do that because then it would be a bit awkward. But sticking it at the back would not look that bad. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some inspiration to do some paper crafts. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below what should I do next in my next video, and share my videos. Thank you. Bye bye.